Alright, Death Battle. I don't know what type of crack y'all was on this one, but y'all ever loving mine. So this is probably going to be one of the biggest stomps in Death Battle history. So let me just explain. Okay, so not going into any wank or anything like that. Like you could actually downplay certain Saitama feats to like lower than planetary, putting them on multi-continental, like plus level or surface of the planet level type shit. Like I remember when one feed it was saying it wiped away the surface of the planet, while in other translations or other iterations of it, it says it's gonna wipe the whole planet away or turn it to dust. And then there's guidebooks or things like that that's going to like the star tier levels and shit like that. So it's like at the maximum you have him is star to multi-star level with some wank, and he's like faster than light, maybe massively faster than light. Yeah, I'd give him massively faster than light. Um, Also, he was able to jump from the moon to Earth. Like that's literally one of his like dominating feats. One of the best like feats everybody will go to and be like, "See, he a gay character. He ain't got limits. He can just do whatever." Nah, he just really had strong ass fucking durability and like leg strength. So and like that's something that if you were strong enough and durable enough, you'd be able to do something like that. Now that feat's pretty good. Most people use the planetary slash star level like punch or whatever the fuck, and then they'll try to like wank on the fact that oh he's holding back. Well, I mean, I don't really care about that. Like in a lot of Goku's fights and Superman fights and just fights with main characters in general, they'll hold back. Like they're like, oh, he not even trying. I'm like, when Goku puts himself on the level low, like a baseline human, like whenever he was able to let bullets affect him when he got caught off guard, to actually got rusty in his training. That's him lowering himself to a point to where like it actually can hurt. Like weak stuff can actually hurt him at that point. But Saitama being this infinite God character is just a big misconception. It's a lie created by the fans for the fans. Now, yeah, he got some meme parody shit that he does, but sheesh, boy, Popeye character, Saitama wish he could be. Popeye literally got some Bugs Bunny plus type gag tune for shit. Like his existence is on a higher level. Like his strength is just not to be played with. One time he like punched Bluto's fucking soul out of his body, or you can argue that he punched the animation off of him, which don't even worry about it. We're gonna get a higher fee. He one time like punched this bell thing so hard that he went and gave the sun a black eye in like less than seconds. Um, I believe he actually punched the sun one time or gave it another black eye, beat it up. He can do stuff like, reality warp and, fuck with the plot and the animation and the viewers. For instance, there was this one time like the Arthur deadass erased him, like, and he kind of just came back. Also, other times he literally threatens the artist, like, "I'm gonna beat your ass. You better give me that spinach." And then they basically have to give it to him. So he also beat Bluto's ass one time so bad that it broke the real animation, and like that in itself is like a uni feat. If you like downplay it, you can get that to like a higher, like transcendental level type feat, being like, oh well, this thing transcends the verse because all the verse in infinite space or whatever the hell is inside of it. And this layer of use, this layer is fiction, and it's literally like the writer tier room of characters. Um, yeah, and then on top of that, he's able to like just if he eats that spinach, he's able to just no diffy shit. He's able to just be the me. Like everybody's like, oh, Saitama, the whole thing is he's strong and he not supposed to lose. I'm like, well, I mean, he wants to find somebody strong enough to fight him, and he wants to like eventually get to that point. The whole thing was that Saitama's strong compared to everybody else. Not that like he's just God and that he's gonna clap every single nigga in all of existences that ever existed. No, but Popeye's that character. His you want to use the gag stuff. His gag is that oh I eat spinach and I beat your ass. So it's like Yeah, he got that same shit except on a higher tier, and it actually works with other characters who have gaggy type feats like Pluto. And yeah, like he not only like came into like real life or came into the fictional equivalent of real life in his verse a couple times. He also had that live action movie, or I think it was either a movie or a trailer. Ignore that. But like striking rock wise, he should easily be into them stars to like fucking uni tiers of power without like highballing him or anything like that. So I'm gonna say that he just washes Saitama. Like it doesn't even matter. And also he's gonna like no sell pretty much any of the damage Saitama gives him because his durability is just on some crazy shit. Like this character is really a next level character that everybody kind of sleeps on. Popeye is the character.